Forces and magnets. Forces and force meters. Measure the force needed to pull each type of footwear. Complete the table. For each of the footwears, that is a boot, the force needed will be 5 Newton. For a shoe, it will be 2 Newton. For a trainer shoes, it will be 3 Newtons, and for sandals, it will be 1 Newton. The given table has two columns, type of footwear and the force needed to pull it. Look at the pictures in the focus exercise and then answer the following questions. Which type of footwear needed the biggest force to pull it? The boots. It needed 5 Newton force. Which type of footwear needed the smallest force to pull it? Sandals. It needed 1 Newton force. How much more force was needed to pull the trainer than sandals? 2 Newton. We found that by subtracting sandals from the trainer force. Is Marcus correct? Marcus says the shoe is easier to pull than the boot. Yes, it's true. Draw lines to match these objects to their weight. 1 Newton weight is of the apple, 5 Newton is for 3 bananas, 10 Newton is for a school bag, 20 Newton is for a chair, and 50 Newton is for a table. Draw arrows to show which way these footballs would fall. One has been done for you. This is the answer. Which of these will need gravity? Tick the correct answer. Skiing uses gravity. Playing using football uses gravity. Juggling balls uses gravity. And pouring something into a glass uses gravity. Check to show whether these sentences are true or false. Gravity pulls things towards the center of the earth. True. Down is the same direction everywhere on earth. False. Weight is measured in grams or kilograms. False. Gravity makes objects have weight. True. Gravity pushes aeroplanes upwards. False. Friction. Label these forces and use the words push and friction. Each of the diagram has been labeled. Draw and label an arrow on each picture to show the direction of the friction. While pulling a trolley, the friction acts in the direction opposite to the movement of the object. So if the trolley is moving forward, then the friction acts opposite, that is backwards. Sliding on a smooth floor. Here the friction will again act on the opposite direction of the movement of the object. So as the person is moving forward, sliding forward, the friction acts backwards. While pulling a rope, the rope is being pulled backwards, so the friction will be acting forwards. What does friction do to moving objects? Friction slows down moving objects. Label these diagrams and color the poles of the magnets. Use the words attract and repel. Use a N for North Pole and S for South Pole. Sophia writes what she found out about magnets. Not all of her sentences are correct. Mark the sentences with a tick or a cross to show whether they are correct or wrong. A magnet has a north pole and a south pole. It's true. Two north poles attract each other. False. Only north pole and south pole attracts each other. Only south poles attract metal paper clips. That's also false. A north pole and a south pole attract each other. True. Magnets repel non-magnetic materials. False. Magnets do not repel or even attract non-magnetic materials. If you know the poles of one magnet, you can work out the poles of another. How would you use this bar magnet to work out which pole is north and which is the south on the horse magnet? Use these words in your answer: repel and attract. A pole that repels a north pole is also north pole because like poles, that is the same poles, repel each other. A pole that repels a south pole is also a south pole. A pole that attracts north pole is a south pole because different poles attract each other. A pole that is attracted to the south pole is a north pole. Draw a line from the magnet to the magnetic objects. Put a cross next to the non-magnetic materials. A magnet attracts a paper clip. A magnet attracts keys. A magnet does not attract a book. A magnet attracts nails. A magnet does not attract balloon. A magnet does not attract a pencil. And a magnet does not attract a toy duck. Classify these materials by writing them in the correct place in the tab. Aluminium, iron, steel, plastic, wood, rock. The magnetic materials are steel and iron. Non-magnetic materials are aluminium, wood, plastic, and rock. Choose the right words to finish these sentences. Some metals are magnetic. Materials that are non-metal are non-magnetic. Use science words about magnets to solve this crossword. Each of the numbers has been written in the crossword and the description for each of the words. The answer has been written next to the original crossword.